Welcome to the Immortal Killjoy guide on the new map Breeze. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything I know so far about Killjoy on the map Breeze. So all the setups I have, the post plant lineups that I have. So I'm going to be doing this as a short little video to show everything I know so far. There will be an updated video in the future with new setups and new lineups that I find. But let's get started. First thing you do for post plant lineups on the A site is you come into the middle of this pillar right here, and you line up at the piece of rust right here with your crosshair. And the second you jump, you throw this one like that. This one lands right side of the pyramid. So default plant right now is mixing between planting right side and the front of the pyramid. So if you don't have mid control, you have to plant for this side. But if your team splits through mid, you can usually plant for here. So depending on where your teammates plants, you got to line up for both. You know what I mean? So what you do is you come back right here, line yourself up in the middle of this pillar, and you use the right diamond, like the right top of the throw thing right here in this corner. So where my crosshair is right here. Then at the top of your jump, you throw this one like that. And like I said, this one lands front pyramid for a post plant situation to stop the enemies from defusing the spike. First thing you want to do is come up to this pillar right here and line up in the middle, give or take. Aim your crosshair right here and jump, and at the top of your jump, you throw it.
Placing swarm grenade.
This lands perfectly default, and it comes out a little bit so it gets the maximum range, and it'll stop anyone defusing in this area. In terms of setups, what we got here for this area is it's so common that the enemies will split A through this tunnel with like a Viper wall. So this area is like super hard and uncontested, and the wall is right here, just so you guys know. So a good Killjoy setup for this spot right here is you put your alarm bot right at the barrier door, and this rock right here is at the barrier, so you put a swarm right here. Then what you want to do is put your turret up against on the corner of this box right here. So then you wait the second the barrier drops, you throw your swarm right here. If you put your swarm, or if you put your alarm bot right here, the enemy's gonna walk in, oh, alarm bot, and then they're just gonna back out. You're not gonna get value. With this setup, it forces them to walk in a little bit. The turtle will see him at about the same time the alarm bot sees him. The alarm bot will chase him down. They'll be backing up and panicking to try to get out, and then as they're backing up, your swarms will just absolutely nuke them. This setup would be good to stop a push here, and if someone does run in, you'll probably be able to be good for one. And you can play this really at any angle. You can play this tight like right here, or you can play it behind this box with your turret and just swing off your turret and try to get one with your utility. In terms of B site, I only have two spots for this map. So the first setup is as follows. You put your turret up on the top left here of this corner. Then you put a swarm right here in this corner. Then you put the alarm bot left or right side, wherever you want. This is just to help you do extra damage. Or if you want, you can back it up a little bit right here and put it in the middle, whatever you're feeling. Then the second the barrier drops, you throw your swarm. You aim your crosshair about here to throw your swarm, so it gets as deep as you can get it. With some practice, you'll be able to get it perfectly in that corner. So what this looks like for the enemies is they walk up like this. Their turtle shoot them. The alarm bot will notice them, right? And then they'll go, oh shit, and they'll try to back up, right? And then both your swarms will just absolutely nuke them as they try to back up. This is super cool because since the swarms are slightly elevated, they can't really tell where the swarms actually end. So it helps you get more damage off and in turn maybe get a kill. And you can swing this from any amount of angles on B site, literally anywhere, just to try to help your swarms get these kills or tag them up while they're tagged by the alarm bot. So the last setup I like to run on the B site is you come over here and you put your swarm right here in this corner for your first one. Then the next swarm you put on this little dot right here, the speck on the ground. Then you can put your alarm bot anywhere in this corner, like so. I like to put it here. So my philosophy is the alarm bot ends exactly where the turret starts shooting them. Then you come over here and you can put your turret anywhere along this wall just so it shoots them on that corner. So the pathing I found, people run in like this to site to plant the bomb default, or they run wide to clear the angle here. So it's a good number of, let's say someone catches on to this setup and they start breaking the swarms, then you rip this one. So the enemies run in like this. The alarm bot will hit them here, the turtle hit them, and then you pop both of these swarms as they try to back up, because they instinctually will. These swarms will just absolutely obliterate them. In terms of Killjoy ultimates on this map, you're going to have to be creative. I've flown around the map with my ulti. I can't find any really good spots to you can't just take a bomb site for free like be on Ascent. You have to be creative with how you use your ulti to try to make plays with it. There's no specific way you should be playing Killjoy's ulti on this map because I can't really find any good spots. So try your best to be creative. If you find any good spots, drop in the comments to let me know. The biggest key to playing Killjoy on any map, guys, is just having your turret somewhere and then swinging off of it. So you could just play right here with the Vandal. The second your turret swings, the enemies are going to look up to go shoot it, and then you're just going to peek them and just absolutely destroy them. So as Killjoy on this map, I've looked around the map. I've tried to look for a lot of setups, and I've tried my best to find what I can, and this is all I have for right now. But try these setups. If you get any clips with any of my setups on this map, I want to see them. I want to see how good they're working. I know these are pretty good, but I want to see if you guys can hit some clips with them. At me on Twitter, at me on TikTok, and I'll see the clips. But like I said, this is only the first version of this video. Once I find more setups and more Killjoy stuff on this map, I will be posting that video on that. But for this map, there's a lot of complicated things. Killjoy is not necessarily the best. A lot of people are saying Killjoy is not going to be the best Sentinel to run on this map. People are saying a lot of Viper, a lot of Sage. So if you are playing Killjoy on this map, this will be super good. And in about 2 weeks or so, I'll try to come up with another video with new setups and stuff I find as I play, or whenever I do find new things. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be dropping a lot of Killjoy and Viper content on Breeze coming soon.